So today I'm going to show you how to replace a flat tire on a jogging stroller. These tend to have two larger tires in the back and smaller in the front. We've put quite a number of miles on this stroller in the past couple of years, so it's time to replace not only the inner tube, which is seen here, but also the rubber tread, which we have a replacement here. These are 16-inch tires by 1.75 inches. And the front tire is 12.5-inch in diameter and 2.25 inch. And what I like to do, at least for the rear tire on this is a Greco, but there's other different models. This I'm just going to push down on the button, make this a little bit easier, get the tire off, so that's easier to work with. Do the same thing to the other side. Pull that tire out. For the front tire, you actually do need to use a wrench. Generally speaking, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Go counterclockwise to loosen this up. That'll get that loose. Pull that off. Turn the wheel around. Same thing again. That loosens it up. Now, and we're left with the wheels. This makes our life a little bit easier. Same idea. Unscrew it. I need to actually use this tool. Help let the air out. Just pushing the little pin down. To get this off, just going to use pin blunt objects. There's tools that you can use, but I didn't feel like buying them. I'm just going to pull up on the one tire bead. There we go. Once you get started, it's not too bad. Go. Get the tire bead off. Just need to pull the second one off. Again, the more air you remove from the tire, the easier that will be. Get the new inner tube. Get this off. Now, remember on the second one, it's definitely going here. You want to put it on where it's going to go in the direction that it's saying in. Drive, it's got to go that way. So when it goes on the tire, this should be on this way. All right. So I'm going to take the inner tube and place it inside the tire. Okay, like so. I'm going to want the Schrader valve to go through the hole, which is located right here, before I put everything on. All right, that goes on like that. Now, being that this is completely without air, it's a little bit easier to just push it on. All right, now that that's on, I can start pumping air into it. Put a little bit of air, and then we'll move the tire around like we did before. Put a little bit of air in first, just to get started. Make sure everything seats nicely. You can notice I can still push down on this. It's not a ton of air in here. I'm just trying to make sure everything is nice and seated before it is fully inflated. So I don't want to see like a big bulge anywhere in the tire, or if I see it part of the inner tube sticking out, if I put too much air in right away, it'll break it. So just like to go in a little slow. All right. this point, if you wanted to, you can check tire pressure. So now that we have this tire filled, put the cap on the Schrader valve and get our jogging stroller back. For this particular jogging stroller, you can just push it in and it clicks in place. Very good. Now, on to the third one. Now we're going to take the small front tire and do the same thing. Take off the cap to the Schrader valve. I'm going to let the air out. You just need to push down on that pin that's in the Schrader valve. That will go flat. Try to get as much air out of here as possible. This is going to make your life so much easier if you get all the air out. Now that the air is mostly out, we can work this over the rim. Again, there's tire tools that you can use. I'll put them down in the description. I'll give details of everything in the description, but I'm just using the back end of two of my forks. They're blunt, and I can get it to work this way. So, get that tire feed off the rim. Once you get the one side off, it's a little easier for the other side. All right, so it's off the rim. We get our new inner tube and our new tire. Take the cap off the Schrader valve. We're going to place this inside the tire. This works. Okay, that's good. I'm going to place the Schrader valve right here. And see how this goes on. Try to keep that inner tube inside the tire while placing the tire on. We're just going to work the two of them onto that rim as we go. Gently make sure that the inner tube doesn't get between the tire and the rim. If the inner tube comes out, it's likely to rupture when you put the air in. If you get the inner tube between the tire and the rim, when you inflate it, it is likely to rupture. All right, here we go. A little bit in start. Trying to get that wheel on. For everything seems like it's good. Again, go slow. Look around, inspect it. Make sure nothing's wrong before you inflate too much. That way you can catch any issues. It looks like everything's good on the rim right now. I'm gonna keep inflating. We're gonna come in here, tire on. So this tab is gonna fit in the hole here, and then you're gonna put on the nut. Now, I forgot, you also want to put on your cap to your Schrader valve. And righty-tighty, or clockwise, to tighten. You're going to probably want to be on both sides to tighten it up because it looks like it just rotates. This little tab's going to go into the little hole, and this is going to go over top of that bolt. All right, you're going to put the nut on top of that. And you're going to want to get two tools, basically. They're size 11/16. Just going to hold one on the other side. And it's righty-tighty, clockwise, basically. You just tighten it up. Okay. Same thing for the other side. Clockwise, tighten it up. All right, so that's good. We're going to flip it over. I'll give it a jog. Clearly see the difference between some new tires and how badly worn out these actually were. We put quite a number of miles on this, and we wore right through the tires. So it was about time to switch out all the tires and the inner tubes. And we've been happy with our jogging stroller since purchasing it. It's been a couple of years, and all right. Well, if you like this and other useful do-it-yourself repairs and family content, please subscribe and have a great day.